Hello everybody. Today we'll be looking at perimeter of a circle. Perimeter of a circle. On the board here we have a diagram showing the illustration of a circle. And we simply ask ourselves a question. What is perimeter? Perimeter, which can also be referred to as circumference, have to do with what? The distance around the circle. The distance around a circle. The formula for finding perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r or pi d. 2 pi r or pi d. Now, why do we have two different formulas? We use 2 pi r if radius is given to us, and we use pi d if diameter is given to us. So how can we be able to identify the radius and the diameter in a circle? The radius simply have to do with what? The distance from the point, from the center of a circle to the other boundary. That is radius. But the diameter of a circle simply have to do with what? The distance from one boundary to the other boundary. Now, if we are given a question saying, find the perimeter of a circle, which is also known to be the circumference of a circle, with the radius given to us as 7 centimeters. Like I said earlier, if it is radius, we use what? 2 pi r. We simply solve by saying perimeter, which is also known to be circumference of a circle, like I said, is what? The distance around the circle is 2 pi r when it is radius. So we have 2 and pi. The word pi is a Greek word represented as what? 22 over 7 or 3.14. How were we able to achieve this 3.14? Simply by dividing 22 over 7, we have 3, with the remainder which is being divided, and we have the decimal 14. So we are using 2 pi r when the pi is 22 over 7. We have 2 over 1, 22 over 7, multiplied by what? Radius is given to us as well. 7 centimeters over 1. 7 here is 1, and 7 can divide 7, which is 1. 2 multiplied by 22 becomes what? 44 centimeters. Now, if we are given a question saying, find the perimeter of a circle with diameter given to us as 14 centimeters. On the board here we have our circle. Given that it is diameter, well stated, we have 14 centimeters. Now because this is diameter, we go with what? Pi d. The word r represents radius, while the word d represents diameter. So we can simply solve by saying, since it is what? Pi d. Since it is what? Pi d. Since it is what? Pi d. The pi here is 22 over 7 multiplied by what? 14 centimeters over 1. 7 can divide 14. 7 here is 1, and 7 in 14 is 2. So we have 22 multiplied by 2 becomes what? 44 centimeters. That's our answer. Now, what if in a situation where you want to solve the radius or the diameter using 3.14? Take note, our answer is going to be in decimal, but it's going to be similar with this. Now, we're going to solve that of radius in conclusion to the lesson using 3.14. So let's return back to the first example that says, find the perimeter of a circle given to us that the radius from the center to the other boundary is 7 centimeters. Which means we are going to return back using what? 2 pi r. And we have what? 2. Our pi this time around is going to be 3.14. Multiplied by what? 7. So how do we go about this? First of all, we have centimeter. We're going to multiply 2 by 3.14. So 3 0.14 multiplied by 2. We have 2 times 4, 8. 2 multiplied by 1, 2. 2 multiplied by 3, 6. And we have what? 6.28. 6.28 multiplied by 7. 7 multiplied by 8 is 56. We have 56. We write down the unit and carry the tens. We write down the unit and carry the tens. So we have 6 carry 5. 7 multiplied by 2 is what? 14. Plus 5, 19. And we write down what? The unit and carry the 10. So we carry the tens to this place. 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. 42 plus 1 is 43. And so we have what? 43.96. We can find out that we observe that the answer we have here is similar to the previous solving we did. What we just need to do is look at the first decimal number here. It shows that 9 can approximate. How do we approximate? We take out the decimal, since 9 can approximate, and add 1 to this. So we have approximately what? Equal to 44 centimeters. Thank you. And I'm sure you've been able to learn something tangible from this. I advise you to visit it over and over again so that you can be able to grab it. Thank you. You have a great day.